Bianca Censori's glamorous mother breaks her silence after daughter's naked stunt with Kanye West at the Grammys. Bianca Censori's Australian family has hit out as the world's media looks to them for answers over her outrageous stunt that saw her get completely naked at the 2025 Grammys. On Wednesday, Bianca's mother Alexandra Censori told Daily Mail Australia her family was just trying to continue life as best as it could outside of the spotlight. "We are just normal people living our own lives as privately as we can," she said. "I have nothing to say about Bianca, thank you." Alexandra has further declined to comment on her daughter's stunt or her relationship with rapper husband Kanye West. Donning $500 sunglasses and carrying a stunning Hermes Birkin handbag worth $28,833 Australian dollars, £14,453 or $USD 18,019. Bianca's mum moves class as she made her way to her Mercedes. Bianca's father, Elia Leo Censori, believed to be aged in his 60s, had already taken off to work in his truck, leaving his wife and daughter Angelina Censori to deal with the intrusions. Angelina had only hours earlier shared a video of the co-drop moment to her Instagram stories from a Yeezy fan account. She also shared a photograph of the moment her older sister released her fur coat and bared all to the pack of red carpet photographers, while her husband stood fully clothed, with his hands clasped beside her. Angelina was a practical unknown when her sister first hooked up with Kanye in 2022. Today she is an emerging Instagram sensation, amassing more than 20,000 followers, and last year headlined a major Melbourne photographic art show. Throwback photos posted to social media show Bianca, now 30, posing and partying alongside Angelina and older sister Alicia, who have been compared to the Kardashian sisters. Despite posting images of herself on an Instagram story showing her at an exotic beach this week, Angelina was seen leaving the family home in leafy Alphington, in Melbourne's inner northeast on Wednesday. It is a location they share with well-to-do neighbors such as high-profile criminal lawyers and doctors. But hidden behind the gates of the Censori compound lives a convicted criminal and Bianca's now elderly father. Daily Mail Australia revealed in August 2023 that Leo Censori did jail time after being convicted in 1982 on a charge of possessing a prohibited import heroin. He was sentenced to 5 years behind bars with a minimum of 3. Leo is the brother of Elia Censori, a notorious gangland killer once dubbed Melbourne's Al Capone. Elia was sentenced to death in Western Australia for a murder, but the sentence was later commuted to life imprisonment. The death penalty was abolished in Western Australia in 1984, although the last execution in Australia took place in 1967. Elia and Leo's eldest brother Edmondo, known as Eddie Capone, has convictions in Victoria for violence, including assaulting police, theft and threats. As well as heroin dealing, Leo also has convictions for possessing a pistol and fully jacketed ammunition. In 1991, Leo's former wife Faye Glascott spilled the beans on his illegal gambling empire. She told Herald Sun reporter John Sylvester that Leo had been involved in a cartel that controlled a large slice of a lucrative illegal gambling industry in Melbourne during the 1980s. Ms. Glascott at the time said her former husband had made a fortune from illegal gambling. "I have seen the money," she said. "Leo can stack money better than a bank." She said she had found rolls of money, up to $40,000, hidden around their Alphington home and recalled seeing about $60,000 sitting on their coffee table. Sylvester, who also wrote the hit Australian crime series Underbelly with fellow crime reporter Andrew Rule, revealed Bianca's dad was marked for death in the 1990s. Censori accepted a police guard when detectives discovered a group of bandits planned to kill him, he wrote then. Police were told a gang intended to kill Censori in the garage of his home and steal his takings from the gambling machines. The gang expected him to be carrying about $60,000 cash. Police guarded Censori, even though they knew he was heavily involved in illegal gaming. In her 1991 interview, Ms. Glascott described her former husband as a heavy criminal figure. "The police should organize a big raid and confiscate every single machine, every single one," she said at the time. "If they took all the machines, there would be nothing for Leo to operate. You would wipe him out." Leo served 2 years of his 5-year sentence over the drug charges after an Australian Federal Police raid which found heroin in the kitchen. "I was fighting with him because he was going into the kitchen to measure things using my utensils. I didn't like that stuff in my home," Ms. Glascott told Sylvester. "It was a nightmare." Ms. Glascott and Leo divorced in 1989 after 15 years of marriage. She told Sylvester in the 1991 interview that her ex-husband had made a career out of studying gamblers and working out what they wanted. He knows what gets them in. Some players lose large amounts of money and then try to win it back. They never do, she said. Ms. Glascott said Leo had made his fortune off the back of illegal gaming machines. Those machines make wheelbarrows full of money, she said. Some people in Carlton love him, but they have to love him. His machines put money in their pockets. They are all creeps. They say that they like him because he makes them money. When he went to prison, none of them wanted to know about it. Ms. Glascott suggested Leo would never change his wicked ways. I tried to coax Leo into going into a legitimate business, to use his money, to turn it into white money, to go into something where he didn't have to worry about it, she said then. But there is the criminal in Leo. He gets a buzz out of the police trying to catch him, and he beats them by changing the programs on the machines. He gets a buzz out of that. He loves the lifestyle. That's why he'll never change. Growing up in the well-heeled suburb of Ivanhoe, it is believed Bianca later lived in the $2.8 million Alphington home where her parents still reside. The leafy suburban property sits well away from busy streets, the bustling city, and the even louder world of media Bianca was thrust into after her marriage to Kanye. In October, Bianca's mother made headlines through no fault of her own when it emerged Kanye allegedly told his wife he wanted to have sex with her mother while she watched. The rapper's ex-assistant, influencer and former OnlyFans star Lauren Pichota sued Kanye in June for allegedly sexually harassing and stalking her while she worked for him in 2021-22. As part of that lawsuit, disturbing claims emerged involving Alexandra, who refused to comment when asked by Daily Mail Australia back then. In an 88-page lawsuit filed then, it alleged Kanye had a kink of wanting to have sex with mothers of his sexual targets, which he frequently talked about. He allegedly sent Lauren a screenshot on September 28, 2022, of a text conversation between him and Bianca about wanting to have sex with her mother. According to Lauren's lawsuit, the lewd text Kanye allegedly wrote to Bianca read, "I wanna F***K your mum." Before she leaves, Bianca was in the U.S. on a work visa at the time, and her mother was visiting Los Angeles. Lauren claimed Bianca responded to Kanye's texts by declining the offer. This is what she wrote. She's Alexandra married. "I'm going to F***K someone this weekend and tell you the next time you're inside me," Kanye told Lauren of Bianca's alleged reply minutes later. Kanye reportedly married Bianca in a private ceremony in December 2022. They were just 1 month after his divorce was finalized from Kim Kardashian, whom he shares 4 children. In October last year, rumors swirled across the world that the couple had split and Bianca had returned to Australia. Entertainment gurus TMZ claimed at the time the couple had been on the outs for a while and possibly planned to file for divorce. Kanye had been in Tokyo when stories emerged incorrectly reporting Bianca had flown to Australia to be with her family during this tough time. Again, the Censori family was forced to deal with a media circus until Bianca popped up in Tokyo with her husband. TMZ reported Kanye had been telling friends he was done with Bianca and wanted to be single while spending time in Japan. In the months before that story broke, Bianca had been pictured spending more time with her family amid reports of Kanye's controlling behavior and concern about the couple's bizarre public displays and her near-naked outfits. Bianca's parents flew from Melbourne to China in September to support their daughter at Kanye's Vultures listening party. Her father, mother, and younger sister Angelina all made the trip after claims Leo's relationship with Kanye was on shaky ground. Bianca's father reportedly wanted to confront the Jesus Walks rapper about her X-rated outfits earlier this year. An anonymous source claimed Leo was angry that Kanye had turned his family into a trashy commodity. Sources have long claimed Bianca's family have expressed their concerns since she tied the knot with Kanye. Some of her loved ones have reportedly staged an intervention with Bianca over Kanye's alleged controlling ways. Prior to their trip to China, Bianca's sisters also spent time with her in Los Angeles. The siblings were seen sitting near the stage at the Delta Center in Salt Lake City as they joined Bianca at Kanye's Vultures 2 listening party with Ty Dolla $ign in August. It appeared that Bianca and her sisters possibly mingled with 2 of West's children, North and Chicago, whom he shares with ex-Kim Kardashian. Alexandra also made frequent trips to the U.S. last year.